My name, Edmund Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO. I would like to take this opportunity to amplify my voice loudly and seriously to the attention of the leaders of the parties signatory to our access. And we are aware that our access was signed in 2018 as a political agreement for transitioning the country from violence to peace in a non-violent manner without any military confrontation. We are aware that leaders of the party signatory to our access recently had developed a mistrust and lack of confidence that have led them to disagreement on the implementation of the provision of the our access, and their disagreement have reached to the level of resumption of military confrontation among their forces in some parts of the country as we speak now. I, as an activist, as a human rights defender, as a stakeholder, as a signatory to our access, we have been receiving a very serious, disturbing allegations that the frontline commanders of the parties who are signatory to our access at the institutional level are involved in recruitment of a new fighting force in their forces. And the recruitment that they are carrying out, we are getting allegations that also children are being recruited. The document I'm holding here in front of me in this video message is an action plan that the government of national unity have committed themselves before the international community that they will prevent recruitment of children into their fighting forces. And if their children in their fighting forces pan out, they will demobilize them and unify them with their families. So it means any party signatory to our access, its military wing have committed themselves that they will not involve children among their fighting forces. And also this message go to other parties that are not signatory to the provisional revitalized agreement that recruitment of children into your fighting forces, it is a violation of child rights in all legal frameworks at regional, national, and international level. We need to abstain from recruiting children into our fighting forces. So as a civil society activist, I would like to convey this message to the field commanders and to the leaders of defense and security institutions in the government and in the other armed groups that are in confrontation with the government forces that please, we are calling you to commit yourself with your primary responsibility that you have accepted this action plan to prevent, to protect children from being recruited into your forces. Our message, our appeal to you is one strong statement. Please enforce and respect comprehensive action commitment to protect children as per this plan that you have committed yourself to. As a civil society leader, as a human rights defender, as a signatory to our access, I would like to convey this message to you field commanders and leaders of security and defense institutions in the government and in the armed groups that we are watching if you are enrolling children into your fighting forces anywhere in the country. We will document, and we are urging communities to volunteer to document enrollment of children into the fighting forces of any other armed group that are right now engaging in serious military confrontation. We are concerned also that we are seeing some of the fighting forces are trying to lure children on the streets or children without parental care into their fighting forces. Don't target these children. They are not human resource to be used by your political ambitions as your fighting forces. This is a violation of child rights. Per this action plan, we are watching, we are documenting your action, and we will produce our own report that describe your compliance or non-compliance with this action plan, or your compliance and non-compliance with the comprehensive action commitment to protect children that you have committed yourself with your own signature on the 2nd February 2020. Our message to you is that please abstain from violating this action plan, commit yourself to enforce this action plan, and as a civil society, we are appealing with high respect and honor to His Excellency President, who is Commander-in-Chief, to ensure that the government forces are not involved in recruiting children, but further, we'd like to appeal to His Excellency President to direct the government to budget for the implementation of the commitment that are enshrined in this action plan. As a civil society leader, as a human rights defender, as an activist, I'm appealing to field commanders. If you feel this message of ours is a joke, please engage in recruiting children. we will produce a report where we will name you specifically as a field commander or as a leader who was involved in recruiting children into your fighting forces, and you're engaging children to fight for you in the current escalation of the violence. And our message to every armed group that are in confrontation, that please opt to use dialogue as a means of resolving your political differences. We are calling for an urgent declaration of ceasefire and recommitment to the cessation of hostility agreement signed in 2017 among the parties who are signatory to the provision of the access. And we are asking any commander, respect this action plan, implement this action plan. Your lack of respect of this action plan or compliance with this action plan